Hello, welcome to another episode of Hey Josh, What You Drinking? With me, Josh. What am I drinking tonight? Today I'm going old school. I've got myself a can of Newcastle Brown. Now this is pretty much one of the classic styles of English bitters or brown ales. Now this is an imported from England. This is the real deal. This is not the brewed in the USA, all caramel, all sugar, all corn adjuncts and shit. This is the real deal Newcastle, brewed by the John Smith's company in Tadcaster, UK. Not in Newcastle anymore. They stopped doing that in the 20s. But anyway, Newcastle Brown Ale. One of the first real beers that I ever got into after trad, which was another type of English brown. But anyway, this is haven't had one of these in a very long time, and I don't think I've ever had one from the can. I've always had the clear glass bottles, which by the time they get all the way to here, us in Canada, are often kind of light struck and skunky. But looking forward to this one for sure. All right, I'm having some.
Crack it open.
I'm having some issue opening this can. Okay, there we go. I got under the tab. Open it up. Okay, so this is from a brown ale, an English brown. I would expect some sweet malt, toffee kind of flavor. Little nutty. A little bit of chocolatey kind of. This doesn't have any of the skunky flavor that I associate with Newcastle, so I'm looking forward to this. Look at the pour. Obviously, it's a brown ale. It is pretty much the classic example of a brown, an English brown, light English brown. There we go. All right, so very light. It's malty for sure. Very light, caramely flavor, a little biscuity. I'm getting very, very little hops, but that's to be expected. That should just kind of balance out the sweetness in a brown ale. Dark reddish brown. I should probably turn the light on. I never thought of turning the light on. Just give me a second here. I'm going to turn the light on, see if we can get a better color on the... Oh, Jesus, bright. Okay, I'm just going to turn that down a bit. Anyways, you can get a better idea of the color of that. Look, dark amber brown. Very nice. I would have expected the head to stay around a little longer than that, but I've got a crystal clean glass, so it shouldn't have dissipated so much. Anyway. That's what I remember a Newcastle brown ale to be like. This is what I would expect when it comes off of the tap at a beer bar that sells it and knows how to serve it. It's got a nice caramely, somewhat sweet, almost nutty, tiny bit of chocolatey flavor to it. It's a very nice. I'd almost say creamy, but not really because of the. So I guess I would say moderately creamy mouthfeel. It's a much more carbonated than I would have expected. So I like it. It's not as wonderful as I remember it, but I guess tastes change and expand and broaden. But it's very refreshing. Um, I'd like to compare this to the American brewed one, which is my understanding is being bought out by the Heineken company and the big conglomerates, and they've changed the recipe so it doesn't even you can't even recognize it as a old school Newcastle. This one, I'd like to, like I said, I'd like to compare this to the American one, and what I'd really like to do is get my hands on a can or two of Big Rock's traditional ale and try that side by side, because
You used to drink Big Rock.
I used to drink that all the time. That was my thing, right? But I haven't had it in a very long time, and I wonder if my tastes have changed on that too. Anyway, Newcastle Brown, the English imported from England one, not the American brewed craptacular one. I've heard it's pretty bad. Anyway. Oh, hold on. Almost forgot to take a picture for the Insta. Oh, that's a selfie. All right. Click. There we go. You can check me out on Insta. Yeah. All I do is put the picture. Slight description. Mostly it's pictures of my dog, who is absolutely beautiful. So go ahead and check it out.
Sometimes you might want to put your hot wife there.
All right. Newcastle Brown. Cheers.